Back in the building, Ether Flare TV. Peace to the gods and goddesses and kings and queens and the Team Me organization and those who are adding on to what it is that they know the information that is positive day in and day out. So I'm going to give you a download, the upload in this artificial world because a lot of people are doing a lot of artificial things. So I'm going to cut off that background while I'm driving because I'm washing clothes and all that. So I said, let me just drop a download from the upload on the genetically modified people out here. Even when people who's doing the gas mask surgery on tying that balloon or tying that rubber band around their stomach, when it's the worst thing you could ever do, because then that gives you side effects of all sorts of all sides effects of all diseases, and at the same time there's nothing good about that when you could lose the weight the natural way. So a friend of mine's, right, he was like, yo, but how you lost all the weight if I went and did the gas mask surgery? I said, yeah, that was the biggest mistake that you could ever do. And he was like, yo, I should have just waited and see what was going to be the outcome of your solution through your Dr. Sebi's nutrition. But he already did it before I even went through my stages of even doing the transition from blood and starch to actually Dr. Sebi's nutrition list, and then taking that exclusive package and that small cleansing package. So like I was telling him, you should have took the small exclusive package, the small cleansing package or the exclusive package. But he ain't take it for what it is. So he still eats like he ain't even do the surgery. So it was like it was pointless of even doing the surgery at the end. So people are dramatically modifying themselves in all sorts of ways. Even women doing their implants or even doing their rear or what the case may be, when you could do that naturally on your own by just changing what you eat. And when you eat the right things, then the right weight will fall into the right places. So people don't have to do this artificial surgeries and genetically modifying their body, because now from genetically modifying their food, they're genetically modifying their body. So now they put in another mineral into the body that the body's gonna reject somehow, some way, and it's gonna break you down, and it's gonna break you down into pieces because you're gonna start deteriorating behind the whatever it is, or the silicone or whatever other gas mask surgery, when you tie that rubber band around your stomach, because people think when they tie that rubber band around their stomach they could eat whatever they want madly, like, oh, that's gonna do them justice. But remember, anybody that you see who do that gas mask surgery, when they lose weight in a way where it sags on them, or it sags on anybody. But if you go Dr. Sebi's way, the nutrition way of eating and losing the weight the natural way, and then taking all that backed up to the normal way, you wouldn't lose the fat and then look sloppy after. Because when you on Dr. Sebi's nutrition list and then in that small cleansing package or the exclusive package, you lose weight, and as you losing weight, you tightening up. It's like you going to the gym at the same time that you're losing weight. Because when I was losing weight on this nutrition, and I didn't have to do the gas. Everybody, well, you did something. You did the gas mask surgery. You did surgery of what, bro? Make no sense. I lost the weight the natural way. I lost the weight of eating right. I lost the weight of detoxing and flushing myself out the normal way of doing things to actually get to lose the weight that I wanted to. But at the same time that I lost the weight, I got tightened. I was tightening up at the same time. So if I was losing it, I was not getting flabby. So I'm gonna take a before and after picture of my body too, so people can see that there's no flab on me, because the fat that I lost, at the same time I was getting tighter, and the more I kept losing weight, the more tighter I got. So it's not something when you lose weight with Dr. Sebi's nutrition list and that small cleansing package and that exclusive package, that when you lose the weight you're gonna look sloppy after, and you're not. You're gonna look perfectly healthy. And if you could hit the gym at the same time on you while you on the nutrition list and taking a small cleansing package, you would see the results even faster. So this is why I keep telling family and friends, followers, people who prescribe, thumbs up, people who are listening, who's already applying it. Because I speak to people day in and day out, like today, and people will keep telling me, yo, keep up the good work. I said, I already know. You keep up the good work by applying it, and I'm gonna keep the good work by telling everybody and all the self-awareness, because if self-awareness is what we need to know, what is right and what is wrong to do, and actually and what to apply. So if y'all are listening and y'all applying it, that's thumbs up right there. I'm tying on my shoes. Let me tie my shoes real quick. So that's thumbs up when you apply it, because then you're gonna see the solution for yourself. So you have to be the observer of what it is that you want in your life, day in and day out, especially when it has to do with a nutrition. So if people want to run that game the artificial way and take them shortcuts, but in the long run, it's going to affect your health, your well-being. And then at the age of a certain age, everybody's already complaining about pains. Come on, man, we too young to be complaining about pain and this, that, and the third, and my body aches. How your body aches and you're so young? So at the end of the day, we have to stop dealing with that artificial way of even dealing with the medical field, because they quick to open you up, they quick to slice you open, they quick to actually give you something in your body or add something to you that doesn't benefit you, because in the long run they know the body's going to reject it in a disease, a cancer, or an outbreak. So why go that route? Why go the shortcut route when you can actually do it yourself and apply what it is that benefits you day in and day out? But 90% of the time, people are going to take that short route and not do their research on what it is that's going to affect them anyway when they do that that procedure and that surgery. So at the end of the day, who want to do a surgery then in the long run, 10, 20 years from now, you ain't going to actually get the results that you was looking for, then actually die off of that. Because you know how many people died off of surgeries? People who did liposurgery and all that. Now the woman is going from doing surgery to their body artificial, genetically modifying themselves. Now men are doing the same thing. You know, my boy said, I'm going to, what country he said he was going to go to? But I just started laughing. I said, yeah, this is coming. Now this is going out of, people's getting out of hand with it. He was going to,
Jeanette and Matt.
I know it's a South America country over there.
As long as there was some sort of record that I had.
When I remember, I'm gonna let y'all know. But he was talking about going to a third world country to get his body done, his 6 packs. I'm like, yo, you rallying. For that, go to the gym. For that, you go work out. For that, you go eat good. For that, you go develop yourself first mentally, because it's a mental thing. Don't think it's a nutrition thing, because you could even get into the nutrition, but it's a mental thing. You have to really fight that lower self vibration that makes you want to do the shortcuts. And take shortcuts to the point where it's going to leave you where you stand, in a dead end. Because 90% of people who take shortcuts end up in a dead end and end up coming right back out that dead end, starting all over. So then do the research. Do the research on all Dr. Sebi's videos. Do all the research on all the Spanish videos out there, because there's a lot of Latinos out there too. Y empieza con ese pH y no se ponga a hacer cosas que no tienen sentido con el cuerpo, porque el cuerpo a lo último te lo rechaza. Porque el cuerpo se da de cuenta que hay algo en el cuerpo, que el cuerpo no, it doesn't, I cannot say, detect or understand why it's there, so the body goes under stress, and then it starts fighting all these diseases or whatever it is that's compromising you. So now the body's working 10 times harder. So when the body starts working 10 times harder than what it's supposed to, because it's not at ease, now you mentally and physically and emotionally distorted. Now you just all over the place. Now you have anxieties. Now you have anger issues. Now you wonder why you. That's the reason, because of the shortcuts that people take day in and day out to actually get their results. That at the end there's no results that you're getting. You're getting sicker and sicker. So then leave the artificial, genetically modified, synthetic pharmaceutical drugs, because everybody once again is on a prescription or looking to get put on a prescription, or to have some type of symptoms to get away with the way they act or the way they feel, the way they continue to live life, knowing the way they going, it ain't the route. So then reset. The game is to reset ourselves mentally, physically, and emotionally, but first mentally, because you could heal yourself mentally. 90% of the time people think they can't heal themselves mentally. Start with the mental. Repute 90% of the time the lower self vibrational thoughts of even people, places, and things, and even people who stand next to you that don't even know you, that you don't even know from a hole in the wall, that you pick up their negative energy. So even start with the mental. It's all a mental thing. And people keep saying, nah, rebuke that thought, put a positive one. Even if it's thinking about food. If you're going to think about food and you're hungry, right? And you're going to think about 10 plates of food that is not going to benefit you. Think about 10 plates of foods that will benefit you. Do like 10 different, how you call it, dessert, chef up Dr. Sebi's nutrition list the way you want it. and have 10 different things to eat out of that. And actually make it taste like the way you used to eating that negative food that brings negative energy, that holds negative energy, make that taste like that. So I say grab all Dr. Sebi's ingredients from Dr. Sebi's Cell Food. Make your own ingredients because people love seasonings. The reason why people eat food is behind the seasonings. The seasonings, once you smell the seasonings, is attracting. So just imagine chefing up Dr. Sebi's nutrition list, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and dessert. And the way that you like smelling that, once again, that artificial food, that food that doesn't benefit us no more. But then switch the hands on that, and then start chefing it up off that menu. By the time y'all come see, y'all be professional chefs on Dr. Sebi's nutrition list. And this is where I'm trying to get at it with everybody. Give it a try. We're in the beginning of the first month of the year. The first quarter to me was last year in October. The first quarter of the year starts in October. But people make it seem like it's in January. But the first quarter is October, November, December. January, February, March, and then back to summertime. That's when you come up. So if y'all want to invest in yourself, that's the time to invest in yourself. But since we're already in the beginning of the year, a new month, January, start from this point. Don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. You only know what it is that you need out this nutrition. You only know what it is that you need to benefit out of your well-being, out of your putting your pH balance on a 7.5 so you could better yourself. Only you know that. So the only person who could tell you to actually get on board with this is yourself. So consciously actually tell yourself and then act upon it, because if you don't take action towards cause of effect or what it is that you want in your life, you could be talking to yourself. Ain't nobody gonna answer to you until you answer to yourself and then take cause of effect of action and getting it done. So people be running a good one. You could talk yourself to death. But ain't nobody there listening to you until you take action. And up till you don't take the action and then see how it benefits you, your loved ones, and beyond, and then others can see through you. Damn, this is working. Sometimes people want to see the results through others. So this is why I'm coming with my results. And it is what it is at the end of the day. So once again, I keep telling people I'm a testimony, a living testimony through my healing myself through that platform of just the nutritionist, because that's what I started with. People be like, oh, how you started? I started off with Dr. Sebi's nutritionist before I even went to get any of his products to actually get to where I'm at today. So at the end of the day, we have to start dramatically modifying ourselves mentally, physically, and emotionally. And people dramatically modify their thoughts too, knowing wrong from right, and actually accept wrong, accept the lie, because people don't want to be fed the truth. Right now, I could say the truth at 100. I could be saying the truth. I'm saying the truth at 100. People still, it doesn't reside with them. You know why? Because they don't believe in themselves or believe in something that could actually help them. So people are in denial. People will believe the truth, but they will not believe the truth, but will believe a lie. That's what I mean. People believe lies before they believe the truth. Because at the end of the day, you can tell a person a lie, they believe that fully. You can tell them the truth until their face turn blue, until you turn blue in the face. Then it's not accepting that. So I'm going to be that testimony, and I'm going to continue to keep bringing this message. Stop taking the shortcuts, family. Stop blaming someone else or what you do, and then you are the one taking that prescription from even a doctor that's quick to give you a prescription out of nowhere, because 90% of the time you go to the doctor, he's quick to write off that prescription. He gets paid for every time he writes a prescription off to one of y'all or to anybody in society or any one of his patients. They get paid for that. So you think they care what they prescribing you, knowing that those are not the symptoms that you have? You know how many people I know got prescribed prescription drugs for the symptoms that they didn't have, and when another doctor reevaluates them, they like, yo, well, who gave you these pills? Who gave you this? That runs in the family a lot. Even my mom's like, what are you taking these prescription drugs, right? But at the end of the day, they don't benefit you. And then the other doctor's gonna say, yeah, they doing you an injustice, because those are pills that you ain't even supposed to be taking at the end of the day, because it's gonna kill you anyway. So the doctors already know what they're doing to their patients. They go on the oath for this. It's like a lawyer and a judge. The lawyer and the judge know every loop to beat the charge and to put you out in the street, or to not for you to, but they on the oath not to tell you what they know, because they went to school for this. They study for this law. They study to be judges and lawyers. So you think they're gonna teach you the trick of how to heal yourself the same way the doctor does? They go on the oath. And they could know what it is your symptoms and how to better your situation, but they under oath to the point where they got to go by the blueprint of how they was taught in school in these institutes by going by the rules of that, even though the rules they going by are still affecting us in the wrong ways. Because remember, blood and starch is acidity, and it's going to compromise us to the point that acidity will make you blow up like a phone. Because when you have too much acidity in the blood, there is no more alkalinity or alkaline, that you're not in an electrical environment, you blow up like a phone, because then you have acid popping out of every hole in your body, nose, ears, wherever. Because at the end of the day, acidity is not even good for the body. So once that pH balance keeps dropping, family, raise, and that's all we have to do is raise that bar. As long as we raise the bar on the pH balance, and we know it's a pH balance situation, then let's get on our pH balance and go get yourself tested. And go get that done. Go get some pH balance strips from Amazon. When you wake up in the morning, your best time to check out your pH balance as soon as you get up in the morning. Once you get up in the morning, you test it. If it's below 7, make sure you start eating everything that's alkaline. Even get some key lime and put it in the water. Put lime in the water, and it's gonna alkaline the water. And at the end of the day, it's going to raise the bar on the pH balance. But then eat everything off of Dr. Sebi's nutritionist so it can raise the bar. And then you check your pH balance again in the afternoon. And the more you can check your pH balance during the day to keep it there and don't let it drop, then you will know how you're going to feel at the end of the day when you actually catch on that it was always been a pH balance. They're not going to teach you this in college. They're not going to teach this in medical school. They're not going to teach this to nobody. Why? Because it's an African biomineral balance. When anybody heard about an African biomineral balance? I'm waiting. Did they teach this in college? Did they teach this in medical school? They're not going to teach this in medical school about your pH balance. They want that to deteriorate. They want that pH balance to keep dropping lower and lower. The more they could keep compromising that pH balance, the more you're going to see that doctor. The more you're going to go to that clinic. The more you're going to go into that pharmacy. The more you're going to keep actually screaming for help for those who are the deaf, dumb, and blind, that don't want to give you the answers knowing them. So now what we're going to do, family? This is why Team Me is going to always stay strong and promote this at all times. So right now I'm working, washing clothes at the same time, taking care of mine. I'm multitasking right now. The people go, what you mean, that's how you do it. So at the end of the day, as long as you can keep that pH balance on that 7.5 to a 12, you good to go. And make sure that's all you, and everything that you eat, make sure it's on a pH balance on a 7.1, and that's all alkaline. Anything under that, you're eating just pure genetically modified things, or anything that Mother Nature makes, or things that Mother Nature makes that don't have a pH balance on a 7.1 and up. So you have to look at everything that has alkaline in it. Anything that has alkaline, that's what you want to deal with. Anything that could get you, that gives you alkalinity, even hemps. I don't know if you know what hemps is. It's a powder, it's like protein. That's good right there to get on too. So if people don't even know what it is, just once again, people be like, what you go to Dr. Sebi and indulge in it. He got bonds with beans, he got walnuts, he got sunflowers, he got kid, he got what else it is, romaine lettuce, he got all the oils, he got all the seasons. I can sit here for hours telling you. But just like this kid says, stop giving everybody the answers. Let them go do their research. Let them go get them same answers that you got. You sending them directly to the links. I'm sending them directly to the links until y'all can do the research, just like a kid who put me on over 5 years ago when he had cancer, but not even knowing what I was going through when he was explaining to me his journey the same way I'm explaining you mine. So when he told me his journey and I was listening to him, I applied it, because he only had to tell me once, yo, go do such and such, go watch this video, go look at this nutrition, and go to this website, put it all together. When I did, and I gave you the benefit of the doubt, because we always thinking about something ain't gonna work for us, or that shit is too good to be true. Yeah, it's too good to be true, because it is true. The truth will always set you free, and the lie will hold you back. Because remember, the devil's a liar. He come to kill, steal, and destroy everything that's not his, and leave you in a void of confusion without giving you your answers day in and out. So when you get your answers from the questions that you ask, don't we all feel better? We feel better when we get answers. We feel better when we get solutions. We feel better when we get the answers that we're looking for that benefit you, someone else, and you. And then you're not in the void. You're not in the void of confusion. So the devil likes putting people there. You're not even the devil. I'm gonna just say lost people who know the truth of the matter, but want to see somebody else go through the trials and tribulations that they went through without even helping that person. If you could help someone, help them. Don't let it get to that point where they can't help them, and then you see them deteriorate right in front of you because people want to be evil, want to see others go through that. Nah, man, that shit is whack. That's not playing fair. Give people the answers they looking for. Give people the right solutions. And if people ask you questions, make sure you give them the correct answer. Give them the right answer, man, because every time people don't give you what you're looking for, especially the truth of the matter, you stay in that void and confused and angry. Because mad, let me say, hurt people. This is why I go to sleep happy, wake up happy, and wake up to attend to others. Because I go to sleep happy, wake up happy, and want to attend to others. But people who go to sleep mad, wake up mad, want to take it out on the world, but don't want to take it out on themselves. And that's played out, family. So let's learn how to pick up the ankh. Let's learn how to pick up this nutrition. Let's learn how to apply it, and let 90 days go by. Let the 90 days go by while you hitting it hard. Because at the end of the day, it's like going to the gym. You ain't gonna develop the first 2 or 3 weeks that you're there. People want instant gratification. They want to see everything right then and there. That don't work like that. So at the end of the day, man, give yourself some time on this nutrition. It's like going to the gym. Don't even look at your body as you're on this nutrition. It's like going to the gym and every day you're taking off your shirt and you want to see your definition. You ain't gonna see yourself get big. You ain't gonna see yourself get healthy like that. You're gonna feel like you're taking forever to get your results, right? Just do it and forget about it and keep doing it daily, consistently. When you come to see it be a rhythm. And that rhythm, you will have consistently. Then you would, like, every day you'll get up like it's the norm. You want to make it the norm. The unnorm, stop making it the norm, and the norm, make it the norm. Because everybody's making the unnorm the norm, and it's not what it is. Right? And once again, it's wake up time. It's 2020, the year of balance. So what we gonna do? Just balance ourselves? We already in 2020, 2000, 10 years in. Now we 20 years in, 2 decades in from 2000. And they said in 2001 shit was over, when it really wasn't. You see? They want to put fear through social media and all that. You see 9/11 in my arm, right? I was there when the Twin Towers went down. Once I realized that them Twin Towers went down, and I seen that with my own eyes and witnessed it, I said, this is all an illusion. You see the coward, you see they want to install fear in you. Because everybody's a killer, right? Watch this. Everybody's a killer, but nobody want to die, right? So the man that kills is a coward. Because out of fear, he kills you. This is why I don't play them games, you see. Death is an illusion. If Jesus resurrected 3 days later, who's in that coffin box and who's in the cemetery? But people will celebrate your birthday on when the day you die every 12 months like there's a party in a cemetery. What's going on? Let the dead bury the dead, because I don't even know what death is. I walk through the valley of life. So when I witness 9/11, people be like, oh, you got area code numbers? I got 9/11 in my arm. And there's a reason why I have 9/11 in my arms and these numbers that I have in my arm. It's behind history that it was no history, because who want to remind themselves of a day that tragic? That was a tragic little day. My aunt was there. So once I realized it was to fuck with the mental and to suppress you, so every time you think of 9/11, you feel it. Nah, that shit was all to put you in a state of frame of mind that you ain't supposed to be in from day one. Because I don't walk through the valley of death. People be like, oh, the valley of death. Nigga, I walk through the valley of life. And I was there, and I witnessed 9/11 with my own eyes. I wouldn't want not even my enemies or anybody that I know to go through a situation like that in life. So I ain't gonna, when I was standing there, and I looked at that whole ground zero mess that they made that day, I cried through one side of my face. And I don't know how the universe put me there so I could actually witness something that it was so catastrophic, an event that big to put fear in me. Nah, I don't live with fear. I don't even know the meaning of fear. People be like, yo, you talk like I am fearless. I ain't humble. So you see, I'm being honorable. What can I say? I'm being an obedient child. Or not even a child, because I'm a man. I'm an obedient man. So I know how to walk and stay in my lane. So those who want to bring suppression in any form of fashion, or even holding back the truth, they could help someone else, yo, let that go. Give that information up. So what I'm trying to say with that 9/11, that was all, that shit was all an illusion, man. We still here. We still breathing. If Jesus resurrected, who's in the coffin box and who's in them cemeteries? Nobody is, man. And if you're going to remind yourself of someone who's no longer here, remind them in a positive way. But keep up with yourself and your nutrition, because people will see the change in you. Straight up. I changed 360 in a way where I'm amazed with myself. Forget about people being amazed with me. I'm amazed. I'm proud of myself. And the only person who could be proud of you is yourself. Before somebody else says, yo, I'm proud of you, keep up the good work. So family, keep up the good work. I see where y'all at. And thank y'all for being on my live. Thank y'all for thumbs up. Thank y'all for hearts. Thank y'all for supporting me. Because it is what it is. I would do the same thing if I hear myself, someone else articulating themselves the same way I do. This is why I promote myself, and I promote others just like me. So I'm going to continue to wash my clothes. I'm going to continue to go to work. Fold this clothes up. Fold up mama's clothes, because I'm washing the mama's clothes too. My niece's clothes, my clothes. Right now I'm on my feminine shit. We want to do it. I'm on my feminine. I got to do something for someone else, right? That's that masculine and feminine balance. And this is what I tell people. Sometimes you got to do stuff for others, even though people would not do the same thing for you. But you do it out of kindness of your heart. It's love is love. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I've been multitasking since 9 o'clock this morning. And look at what time is it. It's already 12 hours later. And I haven't went home, but I'm going to fold this clothes up, get back in my car, continue my little 9 to 5, and then get home and shut it down and wake up and do it all over again. Because energy doesn't rest. So I'm going to let y'all go with them thoughts. Thank y'all for being on my live. I appreciate you. And health is everything. So let's keep it together, family. And Team Me, if y'all want to support, like I keep saying, is Cash App Team Me Support. It's on my link. And if y'all could donate $1, $5, whatever the case may be, so I could get these shirts out there and distribute them and put them on my website, so I could get some donations to even get this restaurant up and going. And that's my mission. I ain't gonna stop. So it is what it is. Like I said, I'm gonna come on this every day, drop a video every day. It might make sense to you, might not make sense to you, but I hope you're applying it. And what makes sense, apply it. And what doesn't make sense, let it fly. And with that, as I said, it is what it is, and love is love, and peace to the gods and goddesses. And apply it, that you're gonna see the difference in your life day in and day out. And thank you. Love is love. Peace to the gods and goddesses, queens and kings. Team Me players, stay strong. You know what I mean? God is love, love is God. Stay strong. Hashtag do what's right at all times. It is what it is. Love is love.